Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is May 22nd, 2023. So, a lot of you probably heard the news. Carmelo Anthony just announced that he's going to retire from playing basketball. And he did it on the most perfect day, the day that the Denver Nuggets may advance to the NBA Finals. And the current number 15 might make his first final appearance the day that the former number 15 for the Nuggets calls it quits. And we're gonna talk about some things, some other things as well. We're gonna talk about who I like to win it. It's pretty obvious the two teams that's gonna be in there, right? The two teams have a 3-0 lead, right? The Heat and the Nuggets. So by no means am I calling the matchup, because that would be foolish of me to pretend like the Celtics or Lakers have a chance, which is not possible. And like I said, I think the number 17 is the number in the NBA. I mean, excuse me. Remember the Celtics and Lakers both have 17 championships, and this is why I've been telling people that I don't think neither of these teams are ever going to win another championship. Believe it or not, I think it's over for the Celtics, and I think it's over for the Lakers for a long time. I think it'll be a long time before I think any of these two teams break that 17 mark. And if when the time comes when they do break it, I don't think any of us will be around to see that. I mean, that 17 is a big number in the NBA. So it's no surprise that both the Celtics and the Lakers are both down 0-3 to their opponent. But this is what I want to talk about before we get into that, right? If you saw the video that I did back in February, I was talking about how I liked the Phoenix Suns to win the NBA championship. And obviously I was wrong about that. But if you saw that video, I was talking about a number that always shows up in the NBA Finals. And let me just make sure that the audio is good. All right, I think we're good. If you guys saw the video that I did back in February, this was the number that I kept talking about. I said, I want to find a 213 because they always find a way to put this number in the NBA Finals and let us know, to let us know who's going to be in there. Remember the year that Giannis Antetokounmpo, he won the NBA championship against the Phoenix Suns. The NBA Finals that year began 213 days after his birthday. And remember, they had changed the start date. They had the original start date was sometime in July, and then they moved it up a couple of days just to line it up perfectly with Giannis Antetokounmpo's birthday. Also, remember the year that the Raptors won the championship? The Raptors clinched the Eastern Conference 213 days before Drake's upcoming birthday. And notice in gematria, the NBA Finals equals 213. Now this year, I found the 213. Look who played each other on February 13th, the day after the Super Bowl. On Monday. On Monday, 213, look at the two teams that played each other. The Denver Nuggets defeated the Miami Heat 112-108. All right? So this is what I'm saying. They told us back in February 13th the two teams that was going to be in the NBA Finals. I'm not gonna lie, I missed it. I was looking at something else. But you know, for future reference, if you're trying to figure out who's gonna play in the NBA Finals, always look for this number. They put this number in our face every year. Every year. Sometimes it lines up with a player's birthday. Sometimes you'll see that a player's name equals 213. Somehow, some way, they put this number into the NBA Finals riddle. This year, on 213, the Nuggets played the Miami Heat. So let's start with Carmelo Anthony, who announced his retirement today. I mean, ask yourself, what are the odds that the former number 15 for the Nuggets retires the day that possibly number 15 for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, can advance to the NBA Finals? Don't you guys think that that's kind of strange? Because it is. But it's not in the world of scripted sports. This is what they do all the time. Speaking of Jokic, today is his 93rd day of his age. I want you guys to notice this. When you write out Nuggets in gematria, it equals 93. You guys notice how Nuggets is 30 and 33? If you look up Michael Malone's current playoff record, Michael Malone is the head coach of the Denver Nuggets. Look at this. One more win, and he will be 33 and 30 all time in the postseason. Like how Nuggets equals 33 and 30. Notice what else is 33 and 30. The name LeBron, 33 and 30. All right, so if he wins today, he'll have 33 wins and 30 losses. Now, there is a possible narrative for him to lose. The Nuggets could become 11 and 4 in the postseason this year. LeBron James' name equals 114. But I don't think the Nuggets are going to lose another game until the NBA Finals, and I'll talk about why in a second. But I like the 33 and 30 because, and those are also numbers that they like to shame black people with. I think the term slavery equals 30. No, I know Mason equals 33, but there's another 33 with what is it that's 33? I don't remember right now, but these pair of numbers, they like to use it a lot. Like if you guys saw yesterday's game, if you should be following me on Instagram. A lot of you ask me why I don't make videos. It's because I'm posting all of my stuff here on Instagram. Look at this post that I found. Kevin Love has reached the finals every time he's made the playoffs. I mean, these are riddles that they put in front of us because a lot of us are not paying attention to none of these clues. Kevin Love gets traded to the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat makes the finals, and he has a streak going on. And he has another streak too. That it says I read somewhere that Kevin Love has never lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. Think about that. And look at this clue that I found. A Celtics coach, his college team fell to Jimmy Butler's Marquette's team in the Big East tournament. So they had the Boston Celtics head coach's former team versus Jimmy Butler's former team play in the college tournament, and Jimmy Butler's Marquette's team beat the Boston Celtics coach's old former team. Just like how now in the NBA, Jimmy Butler's current team can beat the team that the Celtics coach is coaching, the Celtics. And this is what they do. College and basketball both synced up with each other. Speaking of 33, Jimmy Butler's 33 years old. NBA Finals equals 33. How perfect for the Nuggets coach to pick up his 33rd postseason win the day he advances to the NBA Finals. Think about that. But yesterday we saw a lot. Like this is what I'm saying about the scores. Like look at this. Yesterday the score was 56-79. The Numbers of Society of Jesus, and before that the score was 42-59. And I don't know how many times I documented this synchronicity in basketball games. They do this all the time. They always. I don't know how many times I got over 30 screenshots of the score either being 59-76 or 42-59. And if you're new here, you're like, what does those numbers mean? Well, stick around. You'll learn them eventually. But I'm talking to the people who are not new to this. But I don't know how many screenshots. I got over 30 screenshots of the score either being 42-59. Sometimes it's 42-33. All biblical numbers, all numbers stamped on black people throughout history. Or sometimes the score is 59-76. And if you go on my Instagram, I try to take screenshots of most of them. I don't get to record all of them, but sometimes the score is 54-72. The Jesuit numbers, right? Jesuit order 54 forward, 72 in verse. Look at it right here. Another example: 33-42. It's all biblical numbers, right? Look at this game. Celtics and Sixers, 42-33. Look at this. The Nuggets, the Grizzlies play the Lakers. And notice the halftime score, 42-59. I don't know. I mean, I'm telling you, I have over 20 screenshots of the same thing. Hawks Celtics, 59-76. Halfway through the third quarter. All right, look at this game. I think this was when LeBron, remember that infamous game 6, LeBron versus the Celtics. He was avoiding elimination. Look at the score. All right, 59-42. Wow. Oh, what about the college championship this year? It ended 59-76. UConn over San Diego State. And a lot more. So follow me on Instagram if you guys want to keep up to date with all the stuff that I find. So going back to what I was saying about the Nuggets. The Nuggets could possibly end it today. Like I said, there is a small narrative for the Lakers to push it to 5, but I think it's gonna be a sweep. I think the Nuggets are gonna lose 2 games in the NBA Finals. Now let me show you guys why. This was something that somebody notified me about. I mean, it looks good on the surface, but doesn't have to play. But it looks good. So we're gonna look up Nuggets all-time record in the postseason. Actually, no. All-time record including the postseason. I want you guys to notice how many wins and losses the Nuggets have as a franchise. Notice they have 1,990 all-time wins. Now, the Nuggets need 5 more wins to win the NBA title, right? They need to beat the Lakers one more time, and then they need to win 4 games in the finals, right? So that's 5 wins they need, which means if they do that, they'll have 1,995, like the year 1995, like the year that Nikola Jokic was born, 1995, right? And think about it. If they lose 2 more games, they can end the year 2023 with 2,023 all-time losses, including the playoffs. And just think about it, how Jokic, born in 95, and we're in 2023. The finals this year, and loses 2 games to the Heat. The Nuggets record would be 1995 to 2023, which is looks like some type of like a death. Like I don't expect Jokic to die this year, but I'm just saying, like, you imagine if that was to happen, and they would have been showing us this in the record. But I don't expect that to happen, but I do like the Nuggets losing 2 more games to the Heat. I don't think they're gonna lose those 2 games to the Lakers. I think they're gonna sweep the Lakers and take the Heat to 6 and finish 2023 with 2,023 all-time losses. All right. So that's what I'm looking. That was somebody notified me about that, and I do find that small on that. Not too crazy, but I would definitely place a bet on that. Let me see if I want to cover everything before we take some calls. Sometimes it's better just to write out a list of all the things I want to talk about, because then after the stream is over, I forget. So we spoke about the 213, right? The 2 teams that might be in the finals on the 213th day of the year, by the way. NBA Finals is on June 1st, the 213th day of the year. The 2 teams that played on 213 can play again on the 213th day of the year on 6/1. So we spoke about that. We spoke about Mike Malone possibly becoming 33-30, like how Nuggets and LeBron both equal 33-30. We spoke about how today's Jokic is 93rd day of his age and Nuggets is 93. Today is also a day with 70 numerology. The name Nikola Jokic is 70. Possibly the Nuggets win with 110 points. Let's see. He has that 187 in his name as well, the Society of Jesus number. But notice the 70. Today's a day with 70 numerology. And let me see, Carmelo. There's probably some more clues with Melo. I didn't do a proper research on Melo. He is 38 years old. The Colorado. That's why the 38-year-old is retiring on the day that Colorado might go to the NBA Finals. The team from Colorado, the Denver Nuggets. 38 has been a big number this year. Remember, on the 38th day of the year, LeBron set NBA history by scoring 38 points to break the 38,000 point mark. What else? I do find it interesting that, you know, a popular Syracuse player is retiring right after Jim Brown passed away, who played for Syracuse. I do find that interesting as well. You know, there's probably a lot more with Carmelo that I'm not picking up right now. Oh yeah, but let me just go show you guys this. So Nikola Jokic, date of birth. Notice he was born 2/19. Today's the 93rd day of his age. Nuggets is 93. Born in the year 95. That's how many wins the Nuggets will have if the Nuggets win the championship this year. 1,995. But like I said, I don't expect nothing to happen to Jokic. But it is interesting that they can lose 2 more games to get to 2023. Let me see. Maybe it's on my Instagram because there was a lot of things I wanted to talk about. I don't know why I'm forgetting right now. Oh, you guys saw how Doc Rivers retired 215 days? Actually, no, he didn't retire. He got fired. He got fired from the 76ers 215 days after his birthday. So think about it. He gets kicked out of the 215 area code 215 days after his birthday, the Philadelphia area code. Looks like LeBron is going to stay on 41 playoff wins. Big number with Kobe Bryant. The word king is 41. I thought at the start I thought he might get that 42nd playoff series win, but I highly doubt it. I even asked the question. I said, will LeBron pick up his 42nd playoff series win against the Nuggets? The name LeBron James equals 42. That's a big number with LeBron. But I think he's going to stay on 41. I think that number is also significant to LeBron, right? King 41, LA 41. Yeah, and this is the type of work we're doing on Patreon. A lot of people hitting a lot of parlays. We don't hit the parlays every day, but I hit way high. I hit a high. Like I asked the average gambler, they said that they'll go months without hitting a parlay. And in the month of May, I've hit like 7 parlays, and I have all the receipts to prove it. I'm gonna start posting more of them. These are not bets that I'm placing. These are people that are winning and sending me their tickets. But if more people send me their tickets, I'll post your ticket. But a lot of people don't want their tickets to be shown for some reason. So what I do is I'll post like the picks that I gave out. But look, notice this person, he took these 4 picks that I gave out, put $100 on it. He won 1,100. I'm charging $10. Well, not for the parlays, but for the parlays is a higher tier. But this person actually just paid me an extra $20 for that day. So this person paid $20 for this parlay and turned 100 into 1,100. Yeah, like I was saying, I actually average gambler. They'll say they'll go months without hitting a parlay. A parlay is very difficult. Hitting one pick is difficult. Imagine having to solve 4 riddles and put them all together. People are underestimating our accomplishments, which is not a surprise. In the world of hate, the internet is flooded with haters. No matter what you do, it's never enough. This guy right here is one of my biggest haters. And if you guys notice, when he's doing his live streams, he's actually getting real busy in the background. So you guys know who this guy is, right? Look what he's doing, right? Tony Montana. And he has his live stream that a lot of you are watching and tuning into. Listen to him talk about trolls. This is what you guys have to understand. My trolls, this is what they're doing in their free time. The people who say negative things about me, the people who try to dig up dirt about me. This is what they're doing behind closed doors. When the cameras turn to the other side, this is what they're doing. Right? Everything comes to the light sooner or later. So all my trolls, this is what they're doing. This is how they look. They're getting high on company time, using his dad's laptop to get busy. And I'm not judging. Do whatever you want. But this is a great film. I spoke about this the day that Jim Brown passed away. Jim Brown died the same day as Ernie Davis, 2 legendary Syracuse football running backs, who also played for the Browns. Both of them wore the number 44 as players. Both died on May 18th. And this film shows Ernie Davis's greatness. If you guys are not familiar with Ernie Davis, it's called The Express. And our friend Chadwick Boseman is in there. He played Floyd Little, who also wore number 44, another running back for the Syracuse Orange. Keep in mind that Ernie Davis and Jim Brown both died 6 years apart, and Orange equals 60. So I got to finish this film, great film. I had no idea who Ernie Davis was on the same day. So let's see. I think the Lakers are the favorites for tonight's game. I gotta look at that. Yeah, like I said, it's a possibility that they extend the series. But I think that Carmelo Anthony's announcement today is significant. I don't think he could announce it any other day, but they chose today. Okay, let me see. I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what it is. We spoke about the finals, 2023. I don't know what it is. I hate when that happens. So Jamal Murray, February 23rd. Today leaves 223 days left in the year. So 93 is 4 days. 89 days. King James 89. I think today is 89 days after Jamal Murray's birthday. 646-986-0958. Eventually, I'll remember exactly what I wanted to talk about, but I think we spoke about a lot enough. I think Jamal Murray 43. Whatever. Yeah, so the phone line is open if you guys want to call in. Shout out to Kathy. Shout out to Brad. Thank you guys for joining us. I got a super chat, huh? Wow, that's rare. See who that generous person was. Thanks a lot, Luis Hernandez. Appreciate you, brother. You from the Bronx too? You know, I always wanted to meet up with more people from the Bronx. The only reason I haven't done it is because I don't have the proper equipment. So once I'm able to purchase a decent camera, some audio equipment, I'm going to go out and pound some pavement again. I definitely want to get at least 4 or 5 people to come with me, though, before we do that. Shout out to Anthony, man. Thanks a lot for joining us, man. Dan says Lakers in 7. I doubt it. So Fresh Prince says that I did see that stat that says the team down 0-3 are 0 and 149. So today the Lakers could become that 150th team to lose after being down 0-3, and number 15 can go to the finals. The day that number 15, the former number 15, retired. Okay. They might win by 15 points. Lakers and Celtics, they're done, man. 17 is the number. Asante says if the Denver Nuggets beat the Lakers, they beat the Lakers 3 times. You say if the Denver Nuggets beat the Lakers, you're not gonna watch the finals. So I guess you're not gonna be watching the finals. LeBron is not getting any 43rd win. Come on. All right, maybe if you guys want to bet on LeBron, go ahead. LA in 7? No, Brad. LA not winning. Maybe in 7 more years. Are the Heat gonna sweep? I don't know. That series has killed me. I've nailed every game in the Nuggets series. Only 3 games. We got all 3 games correct. But that Nuggets, not the Nuggets, the Heat and Celtics series, that has kicked my ass. I lost so many parlays betting on the fucking Celtics, man. Because, there's games that the numbers line up perfectly with Tatum. And the Heat, like yesterday, Eric Spoelstra could have picked up his 69th postseason loss, 201. Is it that on the 21st, the series is not 2-1? That Celtics series, that's been a difficult one for me. I'm not gonna lie. And then with Vegas, they make it worse because they'll make the Celtics like 9-point favorites. So you're like, no way the Heat are gonna upset them with a 9-point underdogs. But that's how Vegas do it. They know how to fuck with people's minds, And then they win by 26 points. Big Jesuit ritual right here, though. I think I showed him. He's the new Tyler Hero. His birthday is 6/14. So I guess he could be playing on his birthday. Let me see, what is the NBA Finals schedule? Remember what I said? If the Nuggets lose 2 games, right, and they lose the 2 games in the finals, it could go 6. And the finals can end on June 15th, which is the day after Gabe Vincent's birthday. The day after his birthday, the Nuggets can win the NBA championship. He would be 27. June 15th is... Not sure why nobody's calling in. I guess you guys don't want to talk. We could probably end it there then. Let me see. That will be the 166th day of the year. Let me see. When did the NBA season start? I think it was October 18th. Okay, so 10/18. Be 240 days into the season. Funny, the season started on the 70 date numerology. The name Nikola Jokic is 70. 6/15. Today is 5/22. Today is 216 days into the season. 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. He's from Sombor, Serbia. Let's see if there's any news out of Serbia today. Well, they had 2 mass shootings in Serbia, so. I heard someone say that the NBA is a Jokic. Like the NBA is a joke, but they put the Jokic in there. That was clever. Yeah, the NBA is definitely a Jokic. The guy with no athletic ability is outplaying LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Oh, Lord. It's buffering a lot. Yeah, that's what YouTube does. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know why it's buffering. I don't know. So Jay Ross is here. Let's see what Jay Ross is saying. Yeah, Brittany says that the Lakers over. The Lakers, it looks like it's over. The day that Carmelo retires. The guy who used to wear the number 15 for the Nuggets makes room for the current number 15. I'm curious to know, to see if like who gets their number retired. Does Carmelo get his number 15 retired, or does Nikola Jokic get his number 15 retired? They'll probably retire Jokic because he'll probably win the championship, and Melo will be just another player who wore that number. Yeah, it's top seed. I spoke about that in the beginning. I think I posted it on Patreon as well. If he goes 5-2 the rest of the way, they'll be 1995 and 2023 all time. The Nuggets will. Yeah, Mahomes number 15. That's a good observation. Mahomes just won the Super Bowl number 15. Now they have Jokic number 15, and they got number 15 retiring. The Nuggets owner. Let's look him up. So Stan Kroenke. He's 75 years old. Born July 29th. You know, these pop-ups, they make the calculator so slow now. A lot of things can't be like they used to be, man. It's the owner of Kroenke Sports. Why would I want to be doing a decode looking at Raymond Flanagan? I don't understand that. We just saw these numbers, 133 and 43. Oh yeah, that was Topsy that sent me that. Yeah, that was Topsy that sent me that. Because I in the beginning of the video I said someone sent me that, and I forgot who it was, but it was Topsy Kretz, one of my moderators. So the Lakers are 15-6 on Mondays in the playoffs. Melo number 15 and number 7. That's clever. And 157 is also the 37th prime. Los Angeles 37, and Kobe Bryant 157. So thanks a lot, Topsy. That's definitely a great observation. Yeah, Colorado's 133 and 43, but there was another 133-43 that I saw earlier. I forgot who it was. Nuggets owner married one of the Walmart's daughters, James Walton. You know, that's interesting. They'll have a, because isn't Colorado 133? Wow. Yeah, Colorado has that 133 and 43 gematria, and you said, let me see something. Nuggets all-time record in the postseason. Yeah, two more gets them to throw 133. You guys remember, if those of you on the Patreon know this, I pretty much called that the Nuggets was going to sweep the Lakers because I said, look at that. They can stay on 131 postseason losses and head into the championship game. And a lot of people are like, no way the Lakers get swept. No way that happens. Well, here we are, one game away from that being a possibility. And notice the Nuggets are 93 and 131. 131 is the championship number. They get two more losses, they'll be... Isn't Miami Heat 133? Oh, shit. Wait, Miami Heat had a 133 in it, you know? I know what I'll do. I'll use my cheat sheet. Could have sworn Miami. I know Miami's 43, but... Oh, no, it's Phoenix. Yeah, it's Phoenix Suns is 133. Okay. Yeah, so that means they'll get 5 more. They'll get to 98. You know, and then again, that 87. You know, James is 87. Big number with Jim Brown. But the name LeBron is 30, though. So the Nuggets can... Look at that. Remember what we said about Nuggets being 33 and 30? Michael Malone could be 33 and 30 in the postseason and stay on 30 losses, and the Nuggets can pick up their 30th road win in the postseason all the time. In the 77th NBA season, the Nuggets could be 77 and 113 versus the Lakers. I don't think that's right, though. I think that's without the postseason, though. Yeah, it is. So they are on 87 all-time wins against the Lakers. You used up all 10 of your free searches today. You know, if you guys ever come across this message, what you have to do is you have to erase your history, and then you don't have to sign up because now they're charging people $20 to use StatMuse, $20 a month. But the only way to avoid this is by clearing out your history. And this is why I use Safari for StatMuse, and I use Google Chrome for my other searches, because that way I don't have to delete all of my history. But look, you clear all your history, and you can use StatMuse again. All right, so you learn something new every day. So what I was saying, Nuggets all-time postseason win versus Lakers on the road. The Denver Nuggets have won 4 times against the Lakers on the road in the place, so they could get their 5th today. Is that all time? Okay. LeBron's postseason record. Eventually they'll change this because I know they're paying attention. 182 and 190. That's 1099 postseason record. want to talk about sports, people call in. Forward to 8-8 today. Oh yeah, and pick up that 88th. Okay. Yeah. See. Hmm. What's going on? Memorabilia. 1777 memorabilia. Yeah, Florida's doing really good in hockey. The Panthers are that's my team to eliminate the Hurricanes. A lot of you not on Patreon don't know this, but Patreon's Panthers head coach, Florida Panthers head. He could pick up his 53rd win in the postseason. Hurricanes 53. Right now, the Hurricanes coach has 51 postseason wins. They have a 2-0 lead over the Hurricanes. Gets to 2 more wins. He gets to 53. Hurricanes, the most pure cipher is 53. So we had the Panthers to beat the Hurricanes. They're 2 games away from that happening. Now the thing about the Lakers and Celtics, I think I said this already a lot of times. I don't ever pick the Yankees to win the championship. This already a lot of times. I don't ever pick the Yankees to win the championship because they got 27, the magical MLB number. Yeah, I don't know why it's buffering. I have the best. I have the most expensive internet service. Yeah, the Lakers wasn't. They definitely made it far enough, but I think the riddle with them making it this far is just to get swept along with the Celtics. Golden Knights, Golden Nuggets. You like Vegas to win it all this year? Well, I have the Panthers beating the Hurricanes. I don't know who's gonna win the Stanley Cup yet. It might be Vegas though. Oh, you know something about that rape case? Thanks a lot, Topsy, for reminding me. Look how old Kobe's rape victim was when he died. I forgot where I saw this at. I think somebody sent it to me on Instagram. Kobe's infamous rape victim, Caitlin Faber. It says here that she was born June 18th, 1985, and this is how old she was when Kobe died. She was 12,641 days old. And think about how Kobe died at 41 on 1/26. Isn't that something? And notice the name Caitlin Faber equals Illuminati. So how about that? Kobe dead on 1/26 at 41. The infamous rape charge that. So this says Eagle, Colorado. Connection to Eagle, Colorado, the guy from Philadelphia. A 19 employee. Shaming rituals. All right, so since nobody called in, we'll end it there. Enjoy the game tonight. Let's see what happens. Let's see if number 15 advances the day that number 15 retires. Yeah, he won his 126th playoff win against the Celtics to win his 5th championship. That's one of my favorite riddles. But you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday, and let's see what happens tonight with the Nuggets. Peace.